Hey, Jason A. Striker, you are a
Rorie.
fan. You are a werewolf and human guys. Is that correct?
Woof, am I ever.
You're a horror fan. I don't know if you've ever been into the World of Darkness mythology, Vampire the Masquerade, and Werewolf the Apocalypse, and some other assorted brands.
A little bit.
Kind of tangentially knew of those kids from, that didn't overlap super well with the D&D magic nerds that I was kind of into in high school, but still going strong. There have been a few games of this universe come out recently. There's a text adventure came out late last year called Heart of the Forest. This is Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood, though, I believe is the full name.
What have you done, Rorie?
I have not done anything. I am a innocent bystander here. In this game, we're going to go down the feature list real quick. I'm in the kind of hub world right now. Yeah, you play as a werewolf, oddly enough, in the werewolf game. These are two of his forms right now. I'm giving off some weird ashy vibes. I'm not sure if that's like reducing my mass or anything, but we're kind of in, I'm like an hour and a half in, I want to say. Not super far, but enough to kind of give it a sense for what the game is all about. Like as mentioned, as said, you play as a werewolf. You have some werewolfy powers. There's a lot of combat.
Thanks you for your sacrifice.
There's a werewolf right in front of you.
That's a werewolf spirit. He got...
Oh, werewolf spirit.
Yeah.
Is that Groot down there? What is that?
I believe
Werewolf
that's his
group?
spirit that you're kind of sending off to the afterworld. I have a little side quest here. You have been attacked by this company called Enderon. They are a big pollution company. They've been buying silver bullets to try to get you and your werewolf clan to be dead, and I've already started that process. Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm gonna jump in the middle of this cutscene. So yeah, this is on pretty much all the consoles, not on Switch, I don't believe. This is an Epic Game Store exclusive, I think, on PC. I believe it's running $40 in most of the platforms. You will hopefully
price title. Okay, cool.
Yeah, hopefully by the time you watch the end of this quick look, you will know whether or not you want to spend $40 on it. It's kind of a stealth action mixture. I'm gonna go ahead and start this mission. Again, like I said, I'm in the hub world. I just got here. There's some branched off paths that I can't get to yet, so I'm assuming I'll be coming back here in between missions for a bit and talking to some NPCs. We just survived.
Are there any wolfy powers that are used for like traversal for like, getting to other areas that which you were not able to get to before? Or
not that I've seen. You can jump pretty high. Like look at my little woofy jump. You can jump a lot higher as a wolf than I forget the name for all this. The Canis, I believe, and Hamid is your forms, and the other one is I forget the big ass werewolf form, which we'll see shortly. But no, there's not a huge amount of emphasis on traversal. You can do, as we go through the stealth section of the next mission, you'll see that you can kind of climb up on different things. As a werewolf, you have different abilities in each one. As a human, you get this kind of crossbow that you can use for stealth attacks and things like that. And obviously, as a full-fledged werewolf, you are going to be able to rip some shit up.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. So this is unfortunately,
and the claws.
Yeah, unfortunately, as a kind of warning, there is no manual saves in this game. So I started this mission. I don't know exactly how action packed it's going to be. It's not what I would. It's got menus. Let's say that it's. I wouldn't say. It seems like there's it kind of drops you into.
When you need to select some stuff, I like a good
when
menu.
you need to select some stuff, yeah. The lack of I should not have been a werewolf.
Oh no!
Shit!
That's
I totally. Okay. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna see what happens.
It up.
Oh
my god! That's a lot.
They don't know. They don't. They. Oh, okay. Homemade area.
What is going on?
This is a tutorial. I can walk around as a human, but not as a wolf. I flip back, and I don't think.
These guys want a fist fight.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Jesus.
They do. Okay.
Oh, you scared the hell out of me.
Okay, this is not good.
Whoa,
that's
a lot of lasers.
Here's my werewolf time.
Fluffy.
Yeah, this guy is gonna shoot me with.
Oh!
Go dash! I should have dashed. I am just kind of hitting buttons here, and kind of was not expecting to do this combat here right now, but we'll get it figured out. Okay, I'm gonna use my dash attack. Go and get him. Execution. This is kind of it really does seem like more of a kind of a button mashy thing than something where you really need to be worried about everything. You do have some special powers that you use. I use it there. Let me try restarting this real quick and see if I can actually stealth through this section. If not, I was not expecting to be in combat.
That seems to be a valid option.
Yeah, that is definitely something that can be done. Let's try and stealth through here this way, because I did want to kind of start off with the stealth option here, and I think I kind of launched into the Combat, which I was not expecting to have to explain, so that is my bad.
Your natural instincts took over, Rory.
Yeah.
You couldn't help it.
Like I mentioned before, there is no like manual save, so I kind of just have been this seemed like a good place to start, and we're gonna find out soon if it is or not. So you can go from your kind of stealthy wolf mode to werewolf mode if you want to. I'm gonna try and get through this section and try not to. I'm just trying to be a little stealthy here. Let's see.
Okay.
Must be worth a fortune. Tell me about
Talk your way through stuff.
I am here to. Yes, I'm totally here to enlist.
Did you register on our website?
The right button for you to enrage or to enrage him?
That's for me to enrage if I want to quit all this and just go crazy and start busting my way in.
It's nice that that's always an option.
Yeah, I've actually haven't seen this dialogue option before. There are some light RPG elements to the game. It's you kind of are just picking dialogue options that all kind of wind up in the same place.
Last thing. Looking at you, it's pretty obvious you've done some time.
Obviously, the facial animations are kind of not super great. I would say it was one of the
kind of stilted. Yeah.
The notable thing is that you're kind of just also Cahal, the character playing is not super likable. I would say. He just seems like kind of a gruff, muscle dude who you have a backstory, tragic backstory. Reeve.
Welcome. If you're looking to sign up, you have to talk to the instructor.
Okay, I'll go talk to the instructor. I'll walk over here. This feels like a trap, but we'll find out soon. So you can do some stealthy elements. We'll do probably some wolf stuff here pretty quick, but I'm actually curious to see where this goes. Let's see. Okay. Endron is kind of this nameless, faceless corporation that apparently pollutes a lot, doesn't like werewolves. I've already met one of the bad ladies. Yeah. Oh boy, same. I'm here to be recruited.
All right, Gramps.
Make up a name. His list contains them. Sure.
Cahal Fillin.
Ah, right. Here you are. Now let's get down to business.
Let's get down to the beeswax here. I'm threatening them. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Glad you gave him your real name.
Shrink needed to justify their paycheck this month. Just give me a gun and tell me who to shoot.
Nope. There we
Slow
go.
down, cowboy. What makes you think you can just show up and demand that?
So I guess I am going to get enraged here and blow some people up.
I know what I'm doing. You know what, old man? I'm gonna give you
He's
a
got
chance.
a temper.
You've got a 1-week probationary period, but if you fuck up, your ass is mine. Welcome to Engine's training program.
Excellent. That was easy.
Head over to
Easier
the
than I
waiting
thought.
room. Someone will come get you new recruits in a few minutes.
Understood.
Okay, now that's fine. That's totally cool. So this enrage mechanic, if you are, oh shit, I totally hit the wrong button.
Oh no!
Okay, well we're gonna enrage.
It's a wolf button.
All right, man. As a werewolf, you do have some special powers. I'm just gonna start murdering people. That's fine with me.
Okay.
You can grab, execute. You can also flip modes to the slower mode, which is gonna come in handy if you have harder enemies. Sometimes enemies will come out shields like these guys here. You need to switch back over to the bigger mode and start wailing on them. Grab them, execute, grab. Use some special powers too. You can do
66 wolf hit combo.
Yeah, I don't believe there's any difficulty settings in the game either.
Yeah,
so
I think when you first start out.
Oh, is there? Okay, yeah. There's definitely nothing in the menus I could see to make you change. Here's my handler guy talking to me.
Just a tiny bit.
What was that?
I played a little bit too, just a tiny bit.
Yeah, like I said, I think I'm about an hour in. I guess you're mostly doing this kind of stealth infiltration stuff. Are these guys just cowering and they just ran off, and that's honestly kind of an appropriate reaction to a werewolf attack. Like if you did not expect it.
So.
Yeah,
that's what they say is to just cower in fear, curl up in a ball when you encounter a werewolf.
Somehow my werewolf has, I guess, headlamps or a headlight in his eyeball, so that's good. I can see what I'm doing.
Okay.
And here we are in kind of the meat of the game. You do a lot of this kind of skulking around, infiltrating areas. Most of this kind of is this kind of, industrial factory kind of aesthetic, which is mostly what I've seen so far. I haven't really done much playing around. The entire fight in the forest was a cutscene. I didn't actually get to do any of that. I already have crossbow bolts.
You have too many.
Too many. I think I only get to carry 3, which feels like a very small amount of crossbow bolts, to be honest with you.
That's too many.
I'm getting some spirit points, which we will go into the menu here. It looks like I'm going to get a whole one. 2 available spirit points while we're waiting for this helicopter to go down. Skills, you do have a light kind of RPG system. It's you can get more health. You have a regeneration, general, dash attack in midair. What have I been focused on so far? Takedowns increase rage gains even more. So as you go about skulking around, you can do takedowns. Yeah, kind of slow motion is activated upon. There we
Max
go.
gains, bro.
Get that, fine.
Max rage
Release
gains.
Wolf 2. I haven't fooled around with all this skill stuff, and I'm, again, pretty early on in the game in terms of allocating points. But as you go around as a wolf, you have the ability to do stealth takedowns, and those will build up your rage for when you do actually have to enrage. You have the kind of a choice to kind of do, if you want to do stealth, I can ignore it right now and just enrage and go kill people. Oh shit, oh dear, that's not good. Maybe I should have done that, because this guy's going to come over here and try to take me down. It's like any kind of, Assassin's Creed stealthy game. You can hide and get the people as they come by.
I played some previous Nacon games. I think it was Styx.
Yeah, that was one I saw.
Goblin dude.
Yeah.
And that was not bad. I actually kind of like that game.
Yeah, Cyanide Studios have done... Yeah, they've done a bunch of Warhammer games, I know, like Blood Bowl and things like that. They also do a bunch of sports simulations. I'm not sure if this is their first... so you do have a kind of a heat-sensitive kind of thing where you can look around and see where people are and find...
Sure.
Okay, that guy... let's see now. Let's go over here. Maybe try to take him out. It's pretty standard stealth gameplay. Take him down. They will... that guy's probably going to see me. No, he's not. Good. They will look at bodies and kind of, be on the lookout for intruders and things like that. And if you do actually aggro them... What I've noticed as I've been playing, they don't actually seem to... okay, let's look over here. They don't actually seem to reset ever. If you do trip an alarm, they'll just look for you forever. So there's not really any hiding a way around it. But at that point, you usually just kind of enrage and go for it. Okay, you guys are both going the same way. Can I get one of you down? Yeah, can I get one of you down? Come on. Nope, that was too close.
Nope. Sound the alarm. Yeah, wolf out.
So as you go through these action sequences, some people do have silver bullets, which hurt you more. You have to be on the lookout for that. But mostly these are just kind of like arena, like Power Stone-esque kind of combat sequences where more dudes will pump out of these little side panels over time. Eventually you'll start seeing some more difficult enemies and you'll have to deal with them. But so far it hasn't been super, super difficult. I've been finding just kind of hit the buttons a bunch. Try not to let them shoot you if at all possible, and for the most
These
part...
areas kind of unavoidable? Like, you're gonna end up in combat at some point? Or?
There have been a fair amount of those where you're just kind of like, okay, now we're definitely going to do this. For the most part, you can stealth through a lot of it. Come on. But there does seem to be kind of, a choice to be made. If you want to do it super actiony or you want to go super stealthy, you do have the option, but it does seem like there are forced combats from time to time. And now I'm at peace. That is kind of the core gameplay loop that I've seen, and I'm not really sure if there's a huge amount more to really explain about the game. We'll do another area here, but it is at its core sneaking around until you can't sneak around no more, and then you get all enraged, and then you start fighting people.
As a werewolf do.
As a werewolf does. Yeah, I mean, it's other games do this kind of stuff a lot better, I'd say. This might be more up the people's alley who are big into the World of Darkness. I
wonder how deep it goes into that stuff.
It's perfectly competent. I mean, I can't... I've seen people kind of have stronger feelings about this game than I have. It doesn't look great in the cutscenes and the dialogue, but it looks fine, and the werewolf fighting is fun enough. I just don't really know if there's a huge amount of depth there, and I shouldn't be saying anything too strong based on the first hour and a half. I'm sure there definitely are some sniper enemies and things like that where you have to adapt and do things a different way. But it seems just it does seem kind of just button mashy for the most part.
I'll tell you what, though, there's not a lot of werewolf games.
No, there are not.
Not today.
Oh shit, that's probably not good. Don't catch me over here. Okay, so you can sabotage these entryways, so if you do get in a fight, people who come through this door will actually start wounded, which is fun. Was one other reason to kind of sneak around before you actually get in a fight. Let's see if I can go back and get this guy before I... Is he just a scientist, or is he actually a guard? Well, whatever he is, he's gonna be dead.
Yep.
I'm gonna find his body, though.
Wolf attack.
I'm gonna use the crossbow attack on somebody here as they go by. Don't use it super often. You can also bark if you want to. I'm assuming that, oh shit. You can kind of, oh yeah, don't.
That'll like bring enemies to a specific area. Okay.
Yeah. Come on, buddy, come on in. Oh shit, that didn't do shit.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, now I pretty much have to enrage, I think. Okay, and we're gonna go.
Yeah!
I think I went up too far. So there are two phases, like I said. One's more agile, one's more powerful. For the most part, you kind of stick to. Fuck, I'm not doing it right. Gotta grab these guys. There we go. Now we gotta go strong. Oh, shooby-doo. I also have some special abilities. You have regeneration if you want to. If you do get hit by silver bullets, you will lose some of your ability to regenerate health, which is dangerous. This is actually getting a little tougher. Yeah, regenerate real quick. There we go. Am I not in the right form? That's why I wasn't in the right form. I hadn't actually changed form. I'll explain some stuff. Reinforcements right now. Oh dear.
What? Oh!
And as soon as you're done with the combat, you go back to human form and you can do whatever you like. I have some potions I can rage up with too, and some other things like that. But in the end, that's kind of the game. I mean, you are doing this kind of cycle, rinse, repeat, recycle kind of thing where you're going through infiltration missions and then bumping people off, trying to advance the story a little bit here and there. Endron, I mean, so far
I know that in the werewolf in the world of darkness, you're fighting vampires an awful lot. I wonder if that comes into play later on, or
this
if you
seems
just this like eco-terrorist.
It's hard to say. I haven't. Yeah, it's just kind of this nameless corporation that wants to destroy all the werewolves and buy silver bullets and do it, and you skulk around their facilities and blow them up. Hey, which is fine. I can't say that again, at $40. Hopefully, by the time you've gotten to the end of this thing, you kind of know if you want to play more of this game or not. I don't know if I'll continue with it. It seems like a perfectly passable action adventure. With some light RPG kind of stuff, but again, I don't have a strong affiliation for the World of Darkness or Werewolf, so that kind of flavors my willingness to go on with it. I'm gonna go and sneak. Let's do one more fight real quick. How about that?
All right.
I gotta stay out of these cameras for sure.
Stay out of the red thing.
Stay out of the red thing. I'm gonna try to sabotage this. I feel like I'm gonna get spotted any second now. Shit. Oh shit. Yeah, I did get spotted. How did I know?
It's on.
It's kind of fun though, just so like grab people from around. I haven't done any kind of boss fights yet, which seem like they might be a different kind of thing, but it really is pretty bloody and gory, and you can rip people apart, things like that, which I really. Oh, you master!
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta get done too, buddy. Come on, send everybody.
This brings me back to Primal Rage. I wanna.
Oh, really?
Not Primal Rage. Oh man,
I think I know the fighting game you're talking about.
Yeah.
So that's
wolves and bunnies and stuff.
That's kind of Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. I really hope I got the title right, because I keep on getting it mixed up with Bloodlines, which is the vampire game they're working on and are taking their sweet time getting out. I don't think that even has a
release date.
I don't think it has a release date right now, but if you're into werewolves and fighting people as werewolves, this is a kind of perfectly passable little beat 'em up kind of action RPG I use very loosely here. You do not get to create a character, you do not you get to do some stat work and everything like that, but it's kind of like the Horizon Zero Dawn kind of system of all the dialogues will wind up in the same place, even if you pick some different options here and there. But you saw at the beginning of this thing, I could have chosen to fight my way into the facility if I wanted to, or I could go in a little stealthily. There are some light RPG elements like that. But that's kind of it. It's hopefully, like I said, hopefully at this point you kind of get what this game is. It's fighting as werewolves. If you're into it, it's not terrible. I would say that much.
All right, so give a hoot, don't pollute. Otherwise, a werewolf
will come,
rip you open.
Yeah.
And eat your innards.
Thank you, Jason. That is Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. I will see you on the flippy floppy.